Well, in terms of athletic ability and highlight ability, Ja Morant has them all trumped.
He does.
Would have scored yet.
Well, you know, after the performances they put up last night, certainly they are going to be obviously keyed in on by both defenses.
Morant goes 1 on 3, banks it in, and draft pick himself in 1988, coming out of Vanderbilt. He, after watching what Windler did yesterday, thinks he could sneak himself into the first round. On his first attempt. Here goes Morant for the tie. He's got it. Poked away by Morant. Can they get him the ball? Here goes number 12 for the layup. Like Vince Gill and Amy Grant showing up to Bruins games. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. As is this game we have right here. Both teams actually solid in the transition game thus far. They've really done a nice job limiting the transition offense for Murray State.
Wow! How did that go?
When we talked to Coach Bird this afternoon at shoot-around, he said, look, we want to make Ja Morant make tough shots. I would classify that right there as off-the-charts difficult shot. My goodness, that's not bad.
McClain being hounded by Tevin Brown. McClain gets tied up. And the possession arrow remains with Belmont.
On-ball defense by Tevin Brown. All right, here on McClain. Again, this is just individual defense, and then you have a teammate coming over, stepping in, getting his hands on the ball situation. Again, it's a player safety thing when you have conditions like that where guys are sliding all over.
Conference, and he told me that they're going to continue to clean it, just from understanding what those logos.
This year, Ja Morant has gotten his points, but Malcolm Huckabee, he has really had to work for it.
He really has, and I think the bigger number for him, he's got 5 turnovers in the first half, though neither coach wants to put it into committee's hands.
And that bottom line is a big one. Belmont 3-1 against BPI top 100 teams. Well, Williams comes up with the basketball. Morant now has it. Penetrates with that left hand. Morant for 3. It's good! Murray State retakes them back. Who does Ja Morant remind you of? Malcolm Huckabee's got a comp both from a former college All-American who is now a superstar in the NBA. Spectacular block shot by Ja Morant. He gets it back. Attacks, uses the left hand again. He's going southpaw one more time.
I'm not sure he's used his right hand to play. You can't have any better recovery on defense right here. Murphy looks like he has a easy bucket. Comes out of nowhere, and then again with the left hand to take the hit. The body control, his eyes were on the rim the whole time. He just continues to impress with his ability to finish in the paint.
24 points for Ja Morant. You know, Morant misses the leaner, gets it back, attacks the rim again, and like he usually does, gets himself to the free throw line.
Huge discrepancy for him. He took 15 free throws. Jacksonville State took.
The other coaches around the OVC aren't acutely aware of that. You've got to be conscious of the fact that you're giving up points at the free throw line every night when you're facing Ja Morant. That foul.
McClain continues to play well. Last night had 20 points. Well, Sports Center, top 10. Ja Morant flexing again, this time with the right hand. Flex on him, Ja.
The second straight night, a new largest ever OVC basketball tournament crowd. Morant again going left-handed.
Windler again is showing off his whole game.
And then Morant has the answer to put Murray State back in front. What will Morant do next? Well, slip to the floor, try to keep the dribble, and then the foul is called. It comes against Bankert, the ESPN app. And there is Morant back where he lives at the free throw line.
Yes, he had a few highlight reels, but the two plays towards the end of the game where he was able to break down the defense and not take a bad shot, set Buchanan up just like John Morant does. That's an unselfish play, not an easy pass. He put the perfect touch on it. All he had to do is catch, go back up with it.
Yeah, his 5th assist tonight, Malcolm. Morant heading back to the foul line, and you know what? Kevin McClain comes away holding his face. He already had. The game that Morant scored 40 at SIU.
Single season, it's just remarkable how he's able to draw contact and get to the free throw line where he's an over 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah, 6th best in the conference.